Hello, everyone. I hope everything is thinging. Everything is thinging. There's a lot going on over here. Hello, everyone. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I love you all. Welcome back to my show, The Shine Everywhere Show. I'm gonna let y'all come on in the room. Yes. Hey, Creole. Hi, Patty Boo. Roll. Hey, boo. Roll, 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 roll. Yes, I see y'all tapping that like. I appreciate that. Um, Taisa. Am I saying that right? I hope I'm saying that right. I'm saying that right. Oh, let me get everything together. Oh, let me get everything together. Oh, girl. There's a lot going on in these streets. Okay? There's a lot going on. And we have to get into it. Get into it. We absolutely are. Let y'all come on in the room. I could fit certain things in my title. I should have put in more. I should have put in more. We're going to be coming live talking about the Braxtons too, because it is a lot going on over there on the Braxtons. One thing I'm going to need y'all to do, y'all know I'm not the biggest Tamar fan. Meaning like reality TV wise. Like I like Tamar as a singer. I think she's a great songstress. I've always said that about Tamar. I'm never gonna take her talent away from her. The girl is talented. She can sing. Um, but on reality television, I'm not a fan. Um, yeah. She's I don't know. A lot. But I think people need to show them grace with what's going on with like the niece and everything that's going on with like the sisters with the fallouts and all of that. I do think that they need a little grace. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. The reason I think the Braxtons need some grace is because they have been on television, what, 11, 12 years? Something like that, right? And we don't have many black reality shows that we get to keep up with that is like good for us. You know, the Braxtons, although they do have like a really messed up dynamic, what family doesn't see? A lot of like our families are fake. Meaning, it be a lot going on that needs to be discussed, but we don't. It doesn't make it okay. There's a lot of elephants in our rooms, in a lot of our families, and I have to speak from experience and say, like, yeah, there's definitely elephants in the closet. There's definitely things that should probably be being, you know, discussed. That should be on the forefront, and they aren't. Like we act as if they don't exist, and they do. So, but we don't tackle those problems. So I think people like the Braxtons, it's healthy, the things that they're going through, because then maybe people in actuality, like in our day-to-day lives, people like us, will do the same thing. Like we'll attack some of the problems that we are dealing with because it's the only way to get to the other side, you know. With a lot of strained relationships with family members, when people don't talk, it's because there's a lot that needs to be said that isn't being said. So a lot of family members just choose to cut each other off and just say nothing to each other. No family visits, no gatherings, none of that. You know, everybody just kind of stay at their own home have dinners with their own families, the families that they created themselves, like their children and their children's children, stuff like that, instead of like the aunts and uncles and grandparents and everybody getting together. It's like everybody just keep it separate, because there's big issues that need to be dealt with and they just aren't. So I would say that they need grace for that because there is a lot like there are people in each other's family right now, sisters that done slept with, the sister husband and it's been all type of stuff like that. There's been plenty of family members that have been SA'd by other family members and, stuff like that. And it just goes undiscussed. No one talks about it. It doesn't mean that it's not bothering people. It doesn't mean that it's not affecting a lot of people. And it doesn't mean that it doesn't need to be dealt with. So, yeah, so I think that it's kind of like a blessing and a curse at the same time. So, yeah, so shout out to the Braxtons. I think that they need grace for that. And also, let's not forget that they are still hurting. They're the only family that has had a reality show go on for this long and have lost someone, right? The Kardashians have been doing reality show for umpteen years, right? But they haven't really lost anyone. Like none of the sisters have passed, or anything like that. So when it comes to that, remember that they just lost Tracy, not too long ago, a big unit in the family, a big part of the family dynamic, one that would help bridge a lot of the gaps between the sisters and whatnot. She's gone, and it shows that she's gone because look at how chaotic things have gotten since her passing. So I do think that the sisters are still moving so fast in life that they haven't really had a chance to deal with that. Life keeps happening. Tony doesn't get to not tour anymore and do all the other stuff she's doing. Tamar too, and they don't get to like life doesn't pause because somebody died. Like it has to keep going on. So I think they need to be shown grace for that too. Like they lost a sister. A big part of the dynamic. It was the show was about the sisters, and they lost her. And Tracy again. You don't know what a person means until they're not there, right? So a lot of the gatherings and stuff that used to happen, remember Tracy was the one everybody was mad at because Tracy kept the reality show going, even when all the sisters boycotted, and all of that. She kept the dream alive, So again, she was a big part of the family. She's no longer there. Shout out to 784 for the super sticker. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I think they need grace for that. And I also think they need grace is because unlike the Kardashians, it's like when it comes to their reality television, they only want to show and air the majority of the bad stuff. They don't do this to people like the Kardashians and people like that. They don't make them air out all their dirty laundry. Because I'm sure Kim has slept with every sister's man. Yes, I think she slept with one of Kendall men. I think she slept with one of Kyla men. I think she slept with one of Chloe men. Yeah, I think that she done slept with everybody, man. But is that being, is that one of the trailers to watching the Kardashians? No, they love to show them in a good light. They love to show them, being millionaires and spending all of this money and spoiling the next generation, and whatnot. But then when it comes to the Braxtons, let's humiliate them every chance we get. Let's humiliate them. Why? Why y'all can't show nothing good about them? And it doesn't overpower. It doesn't. So it's like even if they are shown like Tawanda, she's getting married. So it's still not going to overpower the fact that Tamar said that she slept with Tony's man, Tony's ex, or that Tamar said that, or Tawanda said that Tamar did. Like it's not going to overpower that. It really isn't. Just saying. It's not going to overpower those things. When you talk about this season, you're going to talk about, the sisters getting in each other's face, throwing drinks, all types of stuff. That is what's going to be discussed. And it's a shame that they, kind of back the women into the corner and make them feel as if these are things that have to happen. Bringing Tony completely out of character. How Tony has been acting this season. I feel like Tony is hurting still. You know, Tony is going through a lot. I feel like they all are. They all are. They're all going through a lot. I think this is a really emotional season for them. I think they've had emotional seasons before, but it's something like really different about this one. So, yeah, shout out to the Braxtons. And I think that, oh wow, which ex? Girl, tune in. I can't wait for the next episode. Yeah, so shout out to the Braxtons, you know. Love them down. Tune in. I know I've been tuned in, I've been watching. So we're gonna start doing some recaps on the episodes of them as well. So welcome back to my show. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. Chrisean Rock is going around threatening people, basically saying she has something to do with her ex-boyfriend being unalived. Weird. Was it a musician? I did make a video. And it's not a long video, so I'm probably gonna premiere tomorrow. But because they bleep it on the show, so they don't allow the sister. Well, because Tawanda does say the name. Tawanda says the name, like bam. She puts it all out there, you know. And on the show they bleeped the name. So and they also bleeped her face, so you couldn't read her lips either. But I do have a really good idea. Um and whom that they are discussing. And from what it sounds like, he smashed them all. He hit Tony, he hit Tamar, and Tawanda. Because they're all saying, because it was Tony's man. So clearly Tony was smashing, right? And then you have Tawanda saying Tamar slept with him. And then you have Tamar saying that Tawanda did. Literally. So he slept with all three of y'all? Is what I'm getting. And I feel like that's why Tony jumped up from the table. Like, Tony, like, whoa. Tony, like, I'm about to beat both you, bitch. Tony, like, I'm about to be, you two, bitch. Like, Graham, poor Trina. Poor Trina. I love Trina. She's my fave. Her and Tracy was my fave. But poor Trina. She just sat there like, y'all saying Birdman. You never know, I guess. But I will say this. They said that it was Tony's ex. Tony is allegedly currently still with Birdman. So I don't think Birdman is really an option. Because from what I gather, they're still together. Tony and Birdman. It sounds like this person is no longer with them. Tony, and it also sounds like this happened a while back. It doesn't sound like this is like recent. It is like back in the day. Um, Tamar to your man. Um, yeah. So I did put a little video together, and whom I should say, I think it is. So you're gonna be surprised. I was kind of surprised. Because it made me go down a list, and some people I completely forgot that Tony was ever with. So I'm like, oh yeah, she did date this person. Um, and then it says, who do you think it is? Tell us. I am in the video. I'm gonna tell y'all in the video and who I think it is. So I will read it tomorrow, or maybe I can do it tonight because it's not a long video. So maybe if I have time, I'll put it out tonight. Rodon says I'm gonna say Shamar Moore. Tony did date him. She did date Shamar Moore. Yes, she did. Who do y'all think it is? Who do y'all think it is? Tamar stated, well, Tawanda, I should say. Tawanda said it first. Tawanda said that Tamar slept with Tony's ex. And Tamar said, no, Tony, it was Tawanda. He told me that Tawanda slept. I was like, oh no. But this is so interesting. So I'm all over it. You know, I'm all over it. Babyface. I wouldn't say babyface. I wouldn't say it was him. But you never know. You never know. You never know. I'm excited to drop the video so y'all can see who I think it is. But yeah, I was like, "Ew." That was not a good look. And how Tamar slapped that cup across that table. I said to Wanda, you don't even have any hair. Get her. Get her. Get her. Because Tamar do need a little bop. She do. She need her wig shifted a little bit. She really do when it comes to her sisters. Because Tamar really do be trying it. She really tries it when it comes to her sisters. Not that I'm saying like I want something bad to happen to her. No, not at all. But I would understand if one of them shifted her wig. I would definitely get it. Um, Tamar does go too far. Not sometimes, all the time. She amps it up and takes it to the next level, where it doesn't have to go. She said certain comments to Tawana, and I feel like Tawana was just like, okay, oh, you want to play? Tawana was like, oh, you want to play? So then Tawana went there. She did. Tawana went there. Because Tamar said you were stealing my credit. You've been stealing my credit cards, bitch. Basically is how Tamar had said it, right? And then Tawana was like, "Let's not talk about stealing. You like to steal men." And then Tamar was like, "She was like, let's not talk about stealing because you steal." Or Tawana said that's Tamar. And then Tamar was like, "Stealing? I stole nothing. I never stole nothing. What I steal?" And then Tawana was like, "Men, Tony's to be exact." And Tony was like, "Oh, what?" Tony was just like, "Just like what?" And then Tamar said, "No, that was you." I said, "Ooh, shut your mouth and keep on talking." She said that the man told her that he slept with Tawanda. I don't. Tamar called Tawanda a low down dirty bitch. And I would have to say that I agree with Tamar. Tawanda is low down. She is. Tawanda is low down and milk dud. Tawanda, look at here. Now I like the sisters, including you. Including you. But Tawanda, you are dirty. You done stole from all the sisters. At this point, she done stole a little piece because it's allegedly why Tony fired her because Tawanda used to be Tony's assistant. And it's alleged that Tawanda was, scraping off the top. And Tony had to get rid of her. Yes, that Boston baked bean Braxton, bruh. So she seems to be a thief. When Trina, y'all remember those restaurants that Trina had? Remember? She with Gabe and all that when he was around, and all of that. The restaurants she had opened up like one, and then she opened up was it like two or three more? But anyways, she had opened multiple restaurants, and Tawana was allegedly stealing from that restaurant too, stealing from that project too. She allegedly was over there stealing from Miss Evelyn. Because I was thinking about, I'm like, yeah, because where do Tawanda work? I'm like, yo, where she work at? Tawanda is giving Tommy from Martin. Because I'm like, yo, where do she work at? Where you work at, girl? Where you work at, girl? Tamar said that she gave Tawanda the money to get the house that she got right now. It's like, damn. Tawanda, girl, this. And you allegedly slept with Tony Man. Tony the living legend. I said, well, yeah, Tawanda, you look a little dirty. You, ooh, it's giving low down dirty. It's giving that, girl. If you steal it from all your sisters and all of that, because yes, I agree in the chat when y'all said Tawanda deflected. She absolutely deflected. She did. She did. She should have kept stayed. Yes, bar chicks. Thank you so much, Chris. Yes, bar chicks. Yes, it's alleged that Tawana was stealing from that project. That Trina had going on. Girl. So I don't know. Ooh, Tawanda, girl. Wow, it's a lot with Tawanda. Um, yeah, but she did deflect. She should have just stayed there. Tamar said you've been stealing from her credit cards. Have you? You know, because Tawana was making it seem like Tamar did something to her. Because she said that Tamar was not coming to her wedding. Um, I'm like, Tawana, your wedding gonna be cheap. And then she gonna make everybody the bridesmaids. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't be. I mean, the maid of honor, matron of honor. Everybody is. And then Tawana sitting over there because she done got hit by a whole car. Cause how they missed her, I don't know. I'm like, how can I see all of Tawana? Like, rare. So Tawana over there with a cast, and they got she said she getting married with arm over there like this. She said she's still getting ready to have to alter the dress and all of that to go around her. I'm like, Tawana, let me find out you dove in front of that car. Tawana, let me find out you dove in front of that car and that's how you paying for your wedding. Bitch. Let me find out that car was coming and you. Girl, let me find out, Tawanda. That car stopped and you plopped on top of. Ah! Let me find out how you paying for this wedding. Because we know she sued. We know she sued. She said she got a bruise on her nose, arm over there like this. That's why you shouldn't steal. That's why you shouldn't steal, girl. Got your nerve. So, gays. Correct. Shout out just this. Right. Let me find out Tawana when jump dove in front of that car. So she can get a wedding dress. So she can pay for this wedding. Because she banned from everybody's bank account. She banned from Trina's. She banned from, because Trina's husband ain't, She need the money. I need that money. She ain't do, so she ain't getting shit. Girl. I need that money. Girl. Tawana over there in a bind, girl. That's why she stuck with Tony X. I'm in a bind, Nate. Let me find out Tawana was over there. Let me find out. Pay them credit cards off. Catch up that mortgage. Let me find out. I'm in a bind, Nate. Find out. Tawanda. Girl, you over there with Tony X. Girl. For a few dollars. You and Tamar. Girl, la. Because Tamar, don't act like you was a start in. You was doing what you had to do too. So you was right behind Tawana. Holiday. You was right behind her. Come on. Girl, please. So, yeah, it's a lot going on over there. It's a whole lot of betrayal in that motherfucker. Yes. Correct. Please hit the like. Armon versus Cardi B. Oh, girl. Armon, hello. So yeah, we were gonna talk a little bit about that. We're gonna talk a little bit about Tasha K took down the interview with Stephen Williams, Cat Williams' brother, right? I hit him up about that last night. I'm like, well, he sent it to me. Tasha K's post. Tasha K spoke to Cat Williams. He was just here last night. Yeah, my state. Yeah, he was just here last night performing. Um, Tasha K said that she shout out to Tasha K. We love Tasha K over here. Shout out to Tasha. We love you, Tasha. So Tasha K spoke with Cat Williams. Okay, Cat Williams got in contact with Tasha K's team. They linked them together. They had over a 2 hour conversation, and during that conversation, they got the other side of the story. Okay, so there's definitely 2 to 3 sides of the story. You know, your side, that side, and the truth. And I believe that Tasha got Steven's side, and then she got Katt's side, and she got to determine out of having a conversation with both parties what was the truth. And she decided to take the video down. She decided to take the interview down. We're going to read Tasha's post and what she had to say about that. Interesting. So we're going to talk about that. And we're also going to talk about Tasha. Y'all, did y'all see this? Tasha K is messy boots. Do you understand me? Girl, did y'all see this? Hold on, let me show you this. Where? Look, y'all. Messy boots. I just saw a post where actually. That's a great job. Did y'all see this? Did y'all see this? A shout out to Milagro Grams. Shout out to Millie. Did y'all see this? So this is when Millie got Millie. Ooh, girl, they caught you slipping, boo. Millie, girl. The cameraman gotcha. So guys, so this is my girl Milagro Grams. Hey girl. This what she normally giving. This what she allegedly giving. And this is what she was giving when she opened the door. She woke up like this. Guys. She woke up like this. Correct. 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 Uh-huh. Gays. Gays. Millie. They said that them filters bill they're filtering. And I'm a girl. Gays. I still hit Millie. I I still hit. Don't let this fool you. I still hit. Correct. I bet you want the goodies. Yes. I still hit Millie. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Correct. Put it on my face. I mean, you know, this is what it is. So yes. I mean, Gucci ain't good. Is she a transformer? Why would you say that? No. Millie is not a transformer robot in disguise. My God. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Yes, Millie went live. Look. Girl, Millie went live. No, I missed. Millie went live. Let's see. Hold on, where'd it go? All right, go. At her door. Same door.
I'm recording live from the motherfucking door. Let me give y'all a second. So y'all can get into what's going on. And my phone is about to die. I gotta tell y'all what the hell that happened around here. Bitch, hello. and my neck hurts. Please. Please. So, how is the mob keeping the internet alive today? These hoes did copy.
Y'all said Amazon neck break. That is some toilet paper. That's toilet paper, as far as I can see. Unless I'm. That's toilet paper. Ain't it? That's toilet paper, right? Yeah, it's toilet paper. Guys, y'all cute with the Amazon toilet paper, but not Amazon neck break. Guys, who is this? This is Milagro Grams. She is sued as hell right now, correct? Megan the Pegasus. Correct. Y'all know who that is? Nay. Megan the Pegasus is suing the hell out of her. Correct. And next month, she is going to court with Megasis. So her and Megasis, correct, is supposed to be at court at the same time in the same courtroom because Megasis is about to get her. Girl, yes. So this is Milagro, chase you all around the internet grams. This is Milagro, chase you all around the internet grams, and I'm a girl. And she decided to chase Megasis down the street, girl. Talk about some Tory innocent. Now, girl, she should have just sat over here and said it quietly like me. You were supposed to whisper. You were supposed to whisper. Because I was over here like, Tory innocent. He ain't do it. Tory didn't. Tory didn't do it. Tory? See, that's how I did it. No lawsuit. You know, that's how I did. Mainly was my Milagro chased her down the internet. Grams, girl, was all up there at the courthouse with Tory going in and out of the court with him and his son and going out to eat with the family and getting $2, $3 and some $20. And the Cash App girl. Girl, that's a lot. Mm-hmm. So shout out to Millie. But that's her. Mm-hmm. And now she's being sued by 2 gay boys. Correct. Another one. And I think your sister's pretty, but let's boy and boy it. So allegedly these 2 men that was married to each other and is no longer married went to Camp Mob, which Millie has. Correct. And while they was there, they said that Millie had broke inside of their room. Not only that, had got them extremely intoxicated. And then after they had got extremely intoxicated, that Millie had did everything in her power with the Camp Mob to separate her or him and his husband. And then had him go upstairs in a room with another gay couple, these 2 other gay men, these other 2 butt pirates. And then they was all up in there, his dookie shoe, girl. They was all of it. And I'm a girl. And allegedly he didn't know nothing about it and he didn't want to do it. So then he had woke up the next day and everybody was telling him like, look, you had sex with him and them. And then he was like, them? They was like, yeah, them. You had sex with both of them. And we got proof. Look, they recorded it. How did they record it? Because the door was locked when he had one in the room with the 2 men. But he didn't know he was going in the room with the men because he was drunk. And since he was drunk, he didn't know that the man wasn't his husband. So then when somebody tried to put it all up in his booty, he probably thought that was his man. But his man wasn't with him because Millie allegedly had part of him from his man. And since he wasn't with his man no more, he was with these 2 men that were men and they was together and there was 3 of them that was in the bed. And then Millie had popped the lock with a nail because it was one of them pop locks in my girl. So then her and other two people from the mob had went inside of there with their camera recorders. They was going like this. They was recording them, and I'm like, how they did that? And then he said he didn't know they had did that. They weren't supposed to. Although it was a mock reality show. Mock mean not real. So it wasn't a real reality show. Although Millie was walking around treating like it was a real reality show, and it's fucking not. So then he decided to get mad because he didn't know that she had spread the information all around, girl. And then the video was going from here, it was on Twitter, and it was on TikTok, and it was on IG, girl, and it was everywhere. And I'm like, ah! So then he was just like, oh my God. And then his husband was like, oh my God. And they was like, look, we can't be together no more. And then the other one's like, yeah, you a hoe, but we have an open relationship, but we don't no more. The reason we got an open relationship is because we supposed to decide when we supposed to do that, and you didn't decide. But yes, I did, because I went upstairs with that man, but I didn't know that both of them was in there, that they was going to do it. And me, girl. And then the other one just like, yes, you did, because you was a hoe. And since you was a hoe, I cannot deal with this, and we got to break up because I don't want you, 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 I'm out. And then the other one turned around, he was just like, oh my God, this you do. And he was like, yeah, no, I don't. This is on Millie's fault. So then they sued her, girl. And that's what happened. Y'all was welcome. Y'all didn't know that? Correct. So she don't have not the one, but two lawsuits. Two. Her. Correct. So that's just what that word. Moving around along. So Tasha had popped this picture. So Millie had decided to come on here and say, look here, I am cute. I don't know what y'all was talking about. I don't know what y'all was trying to pull over there. But girl, look at here. Let me get back over here in front of this dough. So she did. And that was that. Moving right along. So y'all, Chrisean Rock. Ooh, what Chrisean Rock say? Ooh, Chrisean Rock is a stupid bitch. Ooh, I can't stand her. Prayers for this baby. Chrisean Rock Jr. Chrisean Wobblehead Jr. Poor baby. Just, it's his whole life. Poor baby. Oh my God, this is life. It is. The poor baby ain't spoke, ain't said a mama, a daddy, a baba. Girl. Poor baby just went. I was like, oh my God, everything's like shocking to him. What? He is. Poor baby. He just. That's it. This the only movement he feel. When he been, dangled around. Girl was Chrisean walking around. I'm talking about my baby, bro. My baby is fine, bro. What are you talking about, bro? Look at him, bro. He's fine, bro. Do not talk about my kid, bro. People die, bro. They don't live, bro. He fine. Thank you. Tell him you fine, bro. This is why people don't like me, because of you, bro. This is why I don't want to have you, bro. This is why I was drinking, bro. Tell him you fine, bro. Or tell him you fine, bro. My baby's fine, bro. I will fight you, bro. If you talk about my baby, bro, you're gonna die, bro. My kid is fine, bro. If you talk about my kid, bro, you're gonna die here, bro. I tell you to ask my ex-boyfriend, bro. Look what happened, bro. It was basically me, bro. He's fine, bro. Look at him, bro. I love my baby, bro. I love my baby so much, bro. Bro, show you how much I love my baby, bro. Sit still, bro. That's why people don't like me now, bro. Cause you don't chill, bro. Chill, bro. Chill. You all right, bro? But I bought him, bro. Move your arm, bro. Bruh, got this necklace, bruh. I bought this, bruh. It's my baby, bruh. He's fine, bruh. Look at him, bruh. Both of his eyes is looking right at you, bruh. Talking about my kid, bruh. My kid is fine. Every time y'all talk about my kid, bruh, it's gonna happen to y'all, bruh. I love my baby, bruh. I don't even know what y'all be talking about, bruh. He's fine, bruh. Y'all be tripping, bruh. I love this little nigga, bruh. He's mine, bruh. He's not going anywhere. Every time you talk about my baby, you're gonna die, bruh. All of you are gonna die, bruh. What is your problem, bruh? Like, I'm going to the club, bruh. He's coming too, bruh. He like being up there, bruh. The air is better up here, bruh. Y'all just mad that y'all babies rush to get older, bruh. Rush to walk and stuff, bruh. My baby can take as long as he needs to walk, bruh. It's fine, bruh. Y'all babies have to hurry up and rush to talk and stuff and all of that stuff, bruh. My baby don't have to do that, bruh. He can, if he want to wait till he's 6 or 7 to say mommy, bruh, he can say mommy at 8, bruh. What be wrong with y'all, bruh? I'm gonna fight all y'all. Like, look at him. He's great, bruh. He's gonna talk when he's ready, bruh. Every time y'all come for my son, bruh, I'm gonna buy him a new outfit, bruh. Every time, bruh. Y'all mad because I be kicking it with my kid, bruh? That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm a parent, bruh. One of the best, bruh. Yeah, I drank with my baby, bruh, so? That's what you do, bruh. You supposed to stop before you hit 7 months, though, bruh. I did. I stopped drinking at 8 months. What about it? Look at my son. I love him, bruh. So that's what that word. So Chrisean rocking them a girl. Yes. And she said, what she said about this baby? She said, look at here. I said, oh, not you threatening us. We can talk about your baby, bitch. We can talk about your baby. He about to be 7 and 8. Poor baby. Poor Chrisean Rock Jr., girl. Poor Chrisean Rock Jr. Yes, that's what I call him. I don't call him Chrisean Rock Jr. I call him Po Baby. That's his name. That's it. now y'all want to play. Now y'all want to sit here and try to act like I'm talking about this baby, and I love him, and I love him, and I love him. Mm-mm. I've been wanting TPS to do their job. Oh girl. Oh, y'all say he getting better. Girl, this is basically a fish over here. A fish out of water. Po thing. This baby ain't no fish. And this hoe sitting here acting like this is progress. Look. She doing it with him. Look.
Here she come.
It's given. Po baby. There's more. Mm-mm. 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 I'm debating if I want to show that one. Hold on. I'm not gonna show that. It's too mean. It's too mean. That's the bike. Not a bed. Imagine this baby ain't took one step in life, Lord. Not a walk, not a crawl. And you go buy him a bike? For what? For what? Why, Lord? Was this like a prank? Why? It's like going to buy a pogo stick for somebody in a wheelchair. What is they gonna do with it? Oh, you got jokes? Chrisean, oh, you got jokes? Chrisean, you got jokes? Baby ain't took a step. You have to walk before you can ride a bike. That riding a bike is not gonna come before walking. He's never walked. Ever. He is propped up. Propped. So who buys their kid a bike that ain't walked? It's like buying an infant a bike. Boy, they have to crawl and walk first. Think about to do much with this. So I'm like, oh, you got. Well, that's mean. That's mean. How old is he? 7? I think he's 2. It's hard to tell because he's not doing anything that a baby's supposed like that babies do. Talk, walk, crawl. He barely coos. He doesn't even do that. When the baby first starts, trying to talk, and they make sounds, like ooh, stuff like that, like like they just say weird stuff just because they're trying to talk. Him do that. Poor baby. And Chrisean thinks everything is okay. She thinks he's just fine. It's like he's not. This is why he needs to be taken away. This is why, and he don't need to be with her family neither, because no one's getting the baby the help that he needs. There's therapies and all type of stuff that the baby could be in, helping him learn how to walk, motor skills, all type of stuff that they could have the baby in. He's in none of that. None of it. He's being passed around from person to person because she still want to kick it. She still want to hang out. And for some reason, in her delusional mind, she feels like he is okay and he's not. And it's sad that the world sees it, but she don't. She don't want to see it. She was saying that it's okay to drink and smoke while you're pregnant. Recently. Like, not just when she was pregnant and, recently. Like, okay, well, we know what happened to him. We know. Sounds like, because she said he doesn't have alcohol feed or anything like that he's not on the spectrum. To her, he's just fine. All those sisters and family members came forward and said that she had to clap, allegedly, when she gave birth. And that's real. I'm like, that could be part of it. I don't feel like that's the whole thing, but I'm no doctor. So, I'm not going to diagnose her baby, but it would be nice if she took him to a doctor and let a doctor do it. That would be nice. That would be nice, because there's no reason this baby about to be 3, going on 3 soon, and he has not taken any steps. He has not spoke. None of that. But she swears he's okay. That's sad that baby's going to go through a lot of unnecessary stuff. So Chrisean got mad and came live and said that anybody talking about her baby gonna pretty much die because her ex came forward and said this. Hood trophy.
Yeah, he fell off the bed. That's what me and her really got into it about. But look, little bro fall off the bed. I'm like, man, get him.
Hold on, let me make this louder.
Like, oh, he's strong.
Power on.
He said the baby fell off the bed, and she allowed the baby to fall off the bed and said he's strong. What?
How the fuck you let him fall in the first place?
Somebody said, did he fall off the bed?
Yeah, he fell off the bed. That's what me and her really got into it about. But look, little bro fall off the bed. I'm like, man, pick him up. She like, oh, he's strong. Man, bitch, pick up the fucking baby, you dumbass bitch. How the fuck you let him fall in the first place? I had to walk out the hotel, bro. It made me so mad. I had to call my mama and tell her, like, Mom, like, I think this girl, like, trying to, like, get, like, let the little nigga get hurt on the accident. Like, she's sick, Mom. And all this because you feel me? I try to be nice and say it was because of the face tat. That's why I left you. No, bitch. I left you because you're horrible.
I said, this
he don't walk. She need to go take him to therapy, y'all. She be capping for y'all. He don't walk. Well, he can't walk if she take him to proper therapy. He gonna do the right stuff. And everybody that's sitting around just want to be in the limelight and get some views and watch that shit. Y'all all fucked up people. Like, y'all sick as hell. Like, you feel me? At least I was trying. I'm trying to stand little bro up. You feel me? I'm stretching him out. I'm getting him right. You feel me? Make sure he got the fresh little clothes on. Try to get him right. Everybody else watching that shit, y'all sick as fuck too. Y'all need to go to jail with the bitch. Y'all all
So he don't eat nothing but milk. I swear to
God. No, it's not. He don't eat nothing but milk. That's all she trying to get him because she retarded, y'all. The bitch is slow. I done told the bitch, you gotta feed him. You gotta feed him. He doesn't like you. Bitch, you slow, bitch. Damn, homie, you gotta get away from me. Cause you making me feel like I'm slow. Like, no, bitch, you really retarded. You know, you can't argue with somebody about their kids, and I wasn't gonna be the nigga that. But now, that bitch need to go to jail. That homie.
Somebody said, did he fall off the bed?
Yeah, he fell off the bed. That's what me and her really got into it about. But look, little bro fall off the bed. I'm like, man, pick him up. She like, oh, he's strong.
Like, oh, he's strong. That poor baby. I feel so bad for Chrisean. And he's such a little cutie. He's such a little cutie. I wish I could like adopt him. I would take such good care of him. He would be just thriving. He would be thriving because I love kids and I'm amazing parent. So yeah, I just wish, or someone like, I just wish just a beautiful black family could just take him in. I really just want him away from her. She is still feeding him milk at 2 years old. Girl, that's why he's so like brittle. Now, like he needs to eat. That milk ain't gonna do nothing for him no more. Girl, he 2. About to be 3. He needs food. Real nutrients. Protein. All type of let's keep it real. Most black people, we feed our kids table food about 2-3 months. We feed our children mashed potatoes, macaroni. We chewing food up, giving it to them. I ain't gonna lie, all my kids was eating food, table food by a month. They trying to take the stuff from us, as we eat, grabbing our spoons and all that. So, you give them a little bit, But you don't want to give them too much because they're not going to want to drink the milk. If you just always giving them food, then you can give them some milk. What's this? Where's the ribs from earlier? Nobody want that. Wham. No. Where that yellow shit that you had earlier? What was that? Mac and cheese you call it? Yeah, bring some more of that. What was them? Grits? Give me some rice. That was. Yeah. Don't come in here and bring me that bottle. Wham. Like, get that up out of here. Gross. Rice, sweet potatoes, all of that. That baby's still drinking milk. Why? If it ain't to wash down, the little chicken you just tore from the little, I would give my baby French fries. As soon as they could grip, then get a little French fries. My kids was killing shit. They was eating everything. Girl. That's why they eat everything now. So it's just like, I was giving my kids, as soon as they was able enough to, swallow it well, then we was giving it to them. You ain't heard nothing. Not a big deal. No, we didn't overfeed them or anything. No, not at all. Just give them a little bit because get their mind off of it. Because how kids is, they beg until you give them some. Then when you finally give them some, they walk away, usually. And then they come on right on back. But that's just what that word. That's really right. Oatmeal is good for toddlers. Yes, I fed my kid. We used to take the cereal in the box, like the baby cereal and the baby rice, and we would mix it with a little bit of the milk that we would feed them. Like we just warm up a little bit of the milk, pour it inside of the bowl, and then mix it all together. Oh, my kids love that. When I'm telling you, banging it. They were banging it. Like they used to destroy it. Because we would put it in their milk and then, sometimes it get like stuck in the nipple, stuff like that. So they got annoying. Until they made those one nipples to where like the rice and the baby cereal would get stuck inside of like the nipple. So my kids would bang. They would eat that all the time. When we would make it for them like in the morning and then like once at night because then it also helps them sleep a little bit better because they would stay full longer than milk because pretty much like evaporates 2 hours later, 3 hours later. So yeah, our kids was greedy. So we definitely would feed them that once in the morning and we would feed them it once at night and they loved it. And then as they got older, like we would crush them like bananas, and stuff like that, and put it in it, and stuff like that. They loved it. We were puree stuff all the time. We got pureers just for the kids, just because, and they loved it. We would puree fruits and vegetables and stuff, and they go to town. They didn't mind it at all. So, but yeah, most people are feeding their kids table food under a year. Now, some are really strict with milk and weight until they're like 1 years old and start giving them real food, table food. But we didn't. Mm-mm. On my turn. On my turn. Correct. Pretty much immediately. Like we always eating a popsicle or something. Like I let them have a taste. Eat some ice cream, put a little bit in their mouth. Eating like a lemon or something, squeeze a little bit, and just watch their face. Watch their face go crazy. And whatnot. But yeah, we did all that. So this baby about to be 3 years old, and he's strictly drinking milk. Now, if it was breast milk, that would be a little different, because breast milk is the healthiest milk overall. I mean, you don't get better nutrients than from a woman's breast, like Hi, Miss T. Happy birthday, boo. Ew. Happy birthday, Miss T. Girl. Happy birthday. It's Miss T birthday, allegedly. Y'all. Please say happy birthday, 1 to 2 of you. To my boo Miss T. We love you, girl. Happy birthday. Way to come in here and make my show about you. Girl. Yes. Happy birthday. Okay, they're gonna want from Tressa. Happy birthday, Miss T. They're gonna want from Zito. That's it. That is it. We are at our quota. We're at our quota. Lady K, Cammy. For real, really? Oh my God. Yes. Okay, to Shamise, abort. Abort. Oh my God. The favor, Don, you wouldn't have to, girl. LT. Okay. Sebra, oh my God. Tiffany, girl. Now, I don't take all that. Chevette, really? Y'all really have y'all nerve. It really don't take all of that. 1 or 2 happy birthdays is enough. This is about me. Now, we don't even know if this is a good birthday because we don't know how Miss T Mama felt about half of her. We don't know if she ruined that woman's life or not. And y'all just said, oh, happy birthday. Now, y'all don't know what that were. Nah. Sometimes we born and we ruin everything. Now, we don't know if Miss T was a baby out of spite. We don't know that. But look at all y'all, happy birthday. Now, happy birthday, Miss T, girl. Now, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Where your husband? He was hiding. Girl. Just had to come up here. Born, she couldn't wait for it to be Saturday. She lucky she pretty. And they said, D, Judah, really? Judah, you is my girl. I cannot believe you right now. Nothing, guys, this is about me. This is about me. I don't want to hear nothing about no Scorpius. I don't want to hear nothing about no Scorpius. Girl. Look at Scorpion vibes. Look at her. Came in here a whole damn Scorpion. Nah. No, Judah. And I'm going to remember that. I'm going to remember you say happy birthday to her. Look at the Dominini. Abort. Whatever you was about to type something else. Gays. That's just what that word. And looking pretty. Nick talking about some Team Scorpio. Don't y'all come in with them damn zodiacs. Nah, that's just what that word. Now, a happy alleged birthday, Miss T girl. She just had coming here changing numbers. Oh my God. Can I believe her? I thought we. Girl. Yes, Natalia. Will you tell Miss C that this is about me? She just had to come in here pretty, changing numbers and. Now, move around before we was rudely interrupted by birth. I hate birth. Ooh, I hate birth. Can I say, ooh, y'all just had to just come up in here born. Ooh, girl. Just do something on my soul. Just, like, girl, something. Yes. Shout out to my boo, Josie Lawyer. I love you, girl. She says the way I holler when he had to speak to his mama about it, she traumatized me. Girl, Josie, he said, look at here. I have to call my mama. Thank you so much for the super sexy sweetheart. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I love you. Yes, I love you. Thank you so much. Shout out to Odetta. She says, hey, Sean, how you doing in my Winnie Williams? Oh, hey, girl. Hey, I'm trying to go. Where you been, girl? Hey, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much for the super sexy sweetheart. I love you, girl. Hi, the Official King Pain. I love you, friend. Shout out to my friend, the Official King Pain. Oh, my God. I love you, friend. Please subscribe to my friend, the Official King Pain, and on the Crown Family and on the Lituation, okay? We love him down over here, okay? Subscribe to my friend, OKP, okay? The Official King Pain, okay? We love him. So, y'all, I just want somebody to come and take this baby. Look what Chrisean got people on the internet doing.
Ain't nothing wrong with him. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He is just fine, okay? Let me get your diaper bag, baby. Oh, shit, baby. He is okay. He is okay. Okay? When I'm talking about my baby, he is okay.
Y'all know she should be walking around with that damn baby like this. Y'all know she be walking around with this baby like this. Then the baby head just be, he just be all the way back there. It just, this is what the is going on? Why won't they take this baby from her? He is so far behind, and not because of whatever disability he may have. Okay, whatever's going on, because I'm not a doctor. But if you were getting your kid the proper help, they wouldn't be as behind. So he would be doing a lot better if he was getting certain therapies and stuff like that. He would be a lot further. He would be. Now, and there's plenty of tricks and remedies that you can do to get the baby to speak. There are children that are nonverbal, autistic, nonverbal, that have spoke, due to therapy. I watched this mom and her son is nonverbal, and they finally got him to say something. She cried so hard. I ain't gonna lie, I was crying too. I am not gonna lie to you. I cried too. Beautiful moment. You go that long and never hear your child's voice, and then you finally, every parent want to hear their kid. We want to hear your little voice. We want to hear what you sound like, and then hear the voice evolve over time, and you become an adult. But to never hear your kid would be so sad. It's so sad to just want to hear them so bad, and then they try to contact or they communicate with you like through their eyes, and whatnot. So it's like you want to hear them speak, right? So for that young man to finally speak to his mom, I'm not gonna lie, I cried. I was like, oh my God, that's so sweet. And she just like fell to the floor because she was just like utterly shocked that her son spoke, because they had been working on it for so long, and he finally did it. Shout out to Ash. Cash, she says, hey boo, happy weekend. Thank you so much for the super sticker, sweetheart. Hey boo, hey Ash, hey girl. Thank you for the super sticker, sweetie. So Yeah, I just feel bad that this poor guy has to go through this because it's unfortunate. It really is. And I do not blame the people online that talk about it. And now I don't feel like anybody has a pass to like literally make fun of him. But people that mock the situation and whatnot, I don't blame them because it's still bringing awareness to it. It's not a joke, it's not a game, but nobody is really, besides the people that make it obvious, like, oh yeah, she doesn't need something. It's not that easy, but it's also not that hard. Chrisean Jr. needs a real parent, a real guardian. And as far as I'm concerned, Chrisean's whole family's trash because all of them are around this baby and none of them are doing what the baby needs. Nobody's giving the baby what the baby needs. So it's not a just a Chrisean thing at that point because it does take a village. It takes a village to raise children. Even one child, it still takes a village. It doesn't take just one person, right? So I feel if they truly cared about him, then the village would speak up for him. Even if the mother, because Chrisean don't know what she's talking about. She don't know what she's talking about. She don't. And they don't care. I wouldn't say that they don't care. I think that they care as far as Chrisean does. So if they look at Chrisean, which obvious, as the mother, and if she doesn't want to do anything with her child, I think the family looks at it like we can't make her. Yes, you can. You can. You can make her. You could also petition CPS, you could petition the state to get custody of him so that he's in better hands. You have options. As a family, you have options. As bystanders, we don't have any options. But the family does. Our only option is pretty much just to call child protection. That's all we can do. I mean, we can't go take him out the household. We can't do that. Shout out to Mama Flip and Grandma Flip slot channel. Shout out to you, sweetheart. She says love shine every way in the Fisher campaign. Also happy birthday, Miss T. Whatever. Thank you so much, Mama Flip, girl. Yes. Oh, thank you so much for the stupid sticker. And shout out to my boo, Miss T. From Miss my Thunder girl. Happy birthday, babes. We love you. So yeah, there is more that the family can do. I just think that they look at it as far as her. Like, well, she ain't doing, we ain't doing. If she don't want to do nothing, who are we? She the mama. I think that's how the family looks at it. I think that's how a lot of families look at it. You see sometimes that there's kids in the family, and then it's just kind of like, ugh, it's rough over there. It looks like there's a lot going on. And you want to do more for the kid. You feel like, this family member may not be doing what's best. But instead of doing something, they look at it, well, if that's how she want to raise her kids. Because, parents get really defensive about their parenting. So it's not easy to approach a person and be like, you know, dot, 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 with their kid, because that's what they're going to say. I'm grown, this is my kid, blah, blah, blah. Don't tell me what to do with my kid, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you know how people can be. And Chrisean gets that, and I think that that's probably why a lot of the family has backed away. So I wouldn't say that the family don't care. I just think that they think that their options are limited, and they're not. You have more options as a family to be able to remove Chrisean Jr. away from Chrisean, because Chrisean, not everybody has it. Some people, no matter how far your education is, how far your education goes, some people are great parents and learn that along the way, and some people are just born parents. It just comes really naturally. The motherly instinct, the fatherly instincts, it just comes. Not everybody has that. Not everyone does. Some people have to be taught, how to have those instincts when it comes to your kid, while some people just have it naturally. Um, Chrisean is not one of those people. Chrisean is not naturally a mother. She has to be taught how to be a mom, 100%. She doesn't know what that entails to be a real mom and sacrifice things that you have going on in your life for your kid. She doesn't know what that means. She doesn't. I think she looks at him like it's like a baby raising a baby, a kid raising a kid, you know, like a little 12-year-old got pregnant. I also think that's why a lot of people use the R word with Chrisean and say that Chrisean is rich, which I hate that word. Um, I think that's why a lot of people say that about her because she is slow. I think Chrisean is slow, and being an alcoholic doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. So I do think that Chrisean, and I don't mean slow as like disability. I mean slow as somebody that would have rather suck than get her education. Yeah, running track is not educational. So when people bring up, oh, well, she ran track. Yes, she was dumb running track too. Hmm. She was stupid before the race started, and she was stupid when it ended. Even if she won, she was still stupid winning. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to run straight. That's it. And to stop at the line, that's it. Gerbils can do it. Hamsters can do it. Just saying. So yeah. Yeah, you don't that doesn't mean smart. It doesn't mean that at all. We don't need her to be a genius. We just need her to be intelligent enough to be able to take care of her child. And it doesn't seem as if she gained enough intellect throughout her middle school, high school, hell, even elementary careers to be able to be a functioning adult and be a functioning parent. She, it's just not in her. It just, it's not in her. So yeah, someone like her should not have a child with struggles, with a disability, or not somebody like her. I just, I would rather, because I do think Chrisean loves her son. I don't think she don't love. I do think she loves him. Um, so I think that she should just be able to like visit. I think she should be able to see him. I don't think that he should just be ripped out of her life. No, um, not at all. I just don't think she knows what it is to be a parent. If you think it's okay to let someone like him in his state fall off of a bed, he doesn't even know how to walk or crawl or anything like that. So kids, when they're learning these things, they're gonna do what along the way? They're gonna fall. They're gonna, bump their little tushy on the ground. They're gonna, sometimes hurt their arm or even sometimes hit their head and whatnot, trying to learn how to walk and balance and whatnot. So it's a little different, with a kid like that falling off of the bed, one that has no instinct to, because when we fall, most of us are going to go try to fall in a way to where we are protecting something that we really don't want to injure, like our face or something like that, with instinct. He has no instinct. So if he falls, he's just going to fall. There's nothing preventing him from grabbing the bed or falling in a way where falls onto his arm instead of, if he falls and he's falling his like head first, he's gonna fall head first. Now he can sit up, but that's the most he can do. And he does a lot of rocking. So if he's on a bed and he's rocking and he rocks forward, he's just gonna go forward. There's nothing in him that's gonna be like, oh, grab the bed or fall this way or He just gonna fall. So him falling is dangerous. It's not a normal fall, you know. Shout out her parents present in her life. Yes and no. Her mother was an addict, right? For a long time, and her father, like in and out of prison and stuff like that too. And the dynamic with them isn't good. During the reality show that she had with Blueface, before he went to jail and all that stuff, and before the baby was born, Blueface like physically fought her father, and whatnot. So it's just bad all the way around. Bad all the way around. And then they had a whole bunch of kids, so that didn't help. Um, So yeah, both parents seem to still be active addicts. Yeah, that's what it's giving. Um, so yeah, they didn't have a good chance starting off. Let's just put it there. You know. That's just where that says she wasn't taught the basics of parenting. Yeah, a lot of people aren't, but it still doesn't mean that she couldn't be a good parent. You can still be a good parent. There is no rule book. There is no handbook. It's based off of doing what you see. Is Boo still in jail? Yes. It's based off of just what you see. So if you don't see people taking care of people, then you're not going to know how to take care of people. You're not. And from it sounds like their house was a free for all. They talk about a lot of SA and all of that. So with having parents that are addicts, what goes down goes down. You know. So yeah, but yeah, there's no rule book to being a parent. You kind of just gotta wing it and do what works for you. Just because you see something doesn't mean you're gonna do it. Just like there's things we learn, there's things we unlearn. So coming up parenting, if you see parents that are really physical, like really abusive, um, you may not carry that trait with you. You may want to unlearn that. Although you saw it all the time. Anytime somebody did something wrong or whatnot, you saw them be disciplined. You may not take that with you. That may not be something you want your kids to go through. So that may be something that you'd be like, you know what, I'm gonna learn that. I don't want my kids to go through that. And then it'll be stuff that the parents do that you want your kids to go through. Like maybe remedies, medicines, ways of putting like a child to sleep, ways of potty training your children, ways of getting your children over fears, prepping food. There'll be a lot of stuff that you will carry with you. You'd be like, okay, I really like these things. If your parents were the type that would talk to you, talk a problem out before just blaming you for things or putting their hands on you and whatnot, you may want to take that with you, stuff like that. So yeah, I just think it's just messed up all around. Um, I just don't think they had a good chance, So it makes sense, but it's still no excuse. There are plenty of people that are raised in horrible environments, um, horrible backgrounds, and they're phenomenal parents. Phenomenal. So Chrisean went this route because she chose to. Let's get into Armon Wiggins. So Armon Wiggins and Cardi B. Let's get into that. Let's get into that. So Cardi B goes on Spaces and she goes in on Armon Wiggins. Now, the reason I roll my eyes to it is because Cardi, you and Armon, it sounds like to me, y'all like one and the same. I'm gonna keep it real with you. If I'm gonna keep it real with you, it's like, girl, it sounds like you talk about yourself. It really, it really don't sound like you're talking too much about Armon right now. It sounds like you're talking about you. But I mean, whatever. So I understand Cardi being upset. So long story short. So Armon and Cardi were cool, at one point. Cardi was inviting Armon to birthday parties of hers, and I think other events she may have invited Armon to as well. So and this was a few years back. So, they were cool. She really liked him. He really liked her. Yeah, it just was what it was. So then Armon and hers relationship became a little strained. Armon started, well, I'm not going to say he started, but he and Ken Barbie, which is someone that's very close to Cardi B, works for Cardi B, etc., and is a close friend, like one of her best friends. They got into it online and whatnot, and it seemed to related to Cardi B, seemed to be related back to her, to where the two men may have been having a disagreement about Cardi B. So more happened in the middle, and then Armon decided to not talk about Cardi B anymore. He said he wasn't going to talk about her, although it was a lot of back and forth. Like one minute Armand seemed as if he was cool with Cardi and that they were fine. And then the next minute it was like Armand was throwing major shade towards Cardi. Now we're not going to make it seem like, don't get me wrong, I'm very so much unbiased and I'm going to stay unbiased, right? And with me being unbiased, I don't know the real dynamic into what shifted the energy between Armand and Cardi to where Armand started to feel the need to come for her. You know, some may say, you know, because he started trying to kick it with Nikki and whatnot. Whatever. I don't know, nor do I care. That's between them two. So, you know, hopefully they figure it out. But there was a rift that came in between the two. And when the rift came in between the two, it did seem as if Armand was being shady, you know, towards Cardi B. And it really wasn't a good look to me because I liked Armand and Cardi's relationship. I liked their dynamic. I thought that they were cute. You know, I thought that it was cool, you know, that Cardi decided to reach out to YouTubers that have been doing their thing for a long time and like the female rap podcasting and stuff like that. So I thought it was cool. You know, I liked that he was like at her birthday parties and stuff like that. I thought that was dope, right? I reported on it. I said it was cool. Like I showed the pictures of him being at a party, and all of that stuff. I thought that was lit because, again, as content creators out here doing this, it does get really hard. And a lot of these celebrities that could be acknowledging the content creators that place them on a pedestal and really push and pub them, we help sell a lot of things for them: music, clothes, perfume, food. I mean, think about people that do mukbangs and the ones that do get readies with me and whatnot. Like these content creators are out here putting a lot of money into a lot of these brands and artists' pockets, right? And so I always thought that it was a good look, you know, because it inspires others. So maybe with you know other celebrities seeing Cardi reaching out to bloggers and whatnot, then they'll do it too. You know, like they'll want to reach out and be like, you know, shout out to you, da da da, invite them to events and parties and stuff like that. So I thought that was cool, you know, as a kind of like a stepping stone, you know, like Armand being a stepping stone for other content creators to possibly be in the same space as their favorite celebrities one day, right? Because Armand always said how Nicki Minaj was his favorite celebrity, you know, stuff like that. So he's been in her space. So I thought that was really cool. You know, they done talked on Station here and all sorts of stuff. So I thought that was dope. And the same thing with Cardi B. Cut to now. So not too long ago, Armand was stating that since Cardi was feeling some type of way about him, because he went from being invited to birthday parties and stuff to us really not seeing them have any attachment to each other anymore, he said he wasn't going to talk about her. And I think that is a fatal flaw with a lot of content creators. Now, I love Armand, I really do. But I feel like if you're going to talk about what you want to talk about because you can, then you shouldn't say who you're not going to talk about. I don't come on here and say I'm not going to talk about somebody unless I'm truly not going to speak of them. If I have no intention of speaking of them, then I will say it. Then I would like, yeah, I'm not talking about, yeah, you ain't got to worry about that. And there's plenty of topics that I don't touch, that I don't talk about because I stated that I'm not going to do that. And that's the same thing with Armand. So whether you're doing it for cloud or whether you're doing it for attention at the time, again, it's not something that I would encourage you to do because people are going to judge you in the background. And that's one of the first things that Cardi B said is that you said that you wasn't going to talk about me anymore. So what is the point? What is the point of saying, because he did the same thing with Tasha K. He was saying he was not going to talk about Tasha K anymore. And then we look up and she in the thumbnail. It's just like, I thought we were done with that. But I guess we're not. So, I mean, you know, it's like, whatever. So, I mean, he has done that with different people. You know, Cardi B's not the first and she's not the last. So, yeah, I would just say, like, if you're done with it, be done with it. But if you're not done with it, then, you can talk about what you want to talk about when you want to talk about it and how you want to talk about it. Yeah, girl. As far as I could see. So Armand went on Twitter and on Instagram recently and said, in long story short, do y'all listen to Cardi B because you don't like Nicki Minaj? And that ruffled Cardi's feathers. That was enough for Cardi to come forward like, okay, you know what, motherfucker? Cardi said, look at here. Look here. So, I do feel like that was a question to be extremely shady, and I do feel like it was a question to be petty. Because why say that? Because it's obvious that people listen to Cardi B because they simply like her. They listen, same thing with Nicki Minaj. Like I'm not a Nicki fan because I don't like Cardi, and I'm not a Cardi fan because I don't like Nicki. I like them both. I like both of them. So, like, what? Come on, Armon. Like, you knew what kind of conversation that would start, and I do think Armon does a lot of these things for people to respond because why wouldn't they, right? So Cardi B decides to respond after Armon comes forward and puts out a tweet, and also put that tweet on his IG. It was basically questioning people's support of Cardi B. Like, are y'all really supporting her? And I know Armon does a lot of that to get conversations started, right? So like he'll do that just to like rile the people up, and then he'll go live, and then he'll talk about it and whatnot. So I do feel like it was a part of his content, but I do feel at the same time, he and Cardi B, it's personal. Why I say that is, Armon said in his live when he responded to Cardi that if he was a smaller creator or a creator that she didn't watch, then she wouldn't care. That's the whole point. I don't think it has anything to do with big or little. I don't think it's that. I think it's that Cardi invited you into her space. So it's somebody that has been at my birthday parties, has been at events. Like, it's different than me coming forward saying something like that about Cardi, or me coming forward talking about Cardi. Me doing it or me coming for Ken Barbie isn't you doing it. You've met Cardi. You've been at parties with Cardi. You've been around Cardi's little inner circles, and stuff like that. So it's personal. So I'm like, I think you're looking at it like too broad. Like, Cardi feels some type of way because I do, and I appreciate Cardi saying in this crash out rant, whatever you want to call it, I do appreciate her saying that she liked Armon because she did. I feel like she genuinely liked him. And then I think that changed. I think it went from her, and I don't think it has anything to do with like a bias or anything like that. I really don't. Because he was, her and Nicki, when she started kicking it with him, she invited him to her party as a Nicki fan. He was a Nicki fan at her birthday party. So I feel like people put like a lot on it when it comes to Nicki and Cardi. I really feel like they feature each other when it's time to feature each other, but I really don't think that Nicki really sitting over there thinking about Cardi like that, and I really don't think that Cardi's sitting over there thinking about Nicki like that. I really don't think it's like that. I think it's when bumping into each other in these streets, type of situation. But like, other than that, I really don't feel like Cardi's over there hell-bent after Nicki, and I don't think Nicki's over there hell-bent after Cardi. I really don't. I feel like the fans, the people that talk about these conversations put 20 on 10. 20 on 10. I really do. Because both of these women are rich. If they really wanted something to happen to each other, it would. It would. Nicki's fine. Cardi's fine. I really don't feel like it's that deep. I really don't. They're not hard to find. It's not hard to find Nicki. Her address is on the public registry. Her husband has to register. It's not hard to find her. It's not. It really ain't hard to be outside that gate, bumping below that yellow. It's nothing. So she could have been got her, and vice versa. So I just don't feel like it's as deep as people trying to make it. I do think this is for entertainment overall, entertainment purposes. So let's hear what Cardi had to say about Armon, and I'll give commentary as I see fit.
And
What Chrisean started a live. Look, is she playing music?
But I'm thinking about like, damn, I need that 200,000 real quick. That'd be a little nice little fat little thing to hold on to. Or like, all right, I'll just take the little 200,000 and still keep. Bro, I lost my self control, bro. Real shit. Sky kept getting on her body, talking shit. Because I said, look, first of all, you did some weird shit, but it's cool because that's the production.
Let's get into Cardi.
And what other people be
Cardi be
telling,
spaces.
and what other people this, and what other people that. What the fuck you feel like? Who the fuck you feel like? You're like 15 different characters, my nigga. You talk all that shit. What you got to show for? Fuck you showing that fucking weak ass apartment for? Shit's like $3,500 for a 1-bedroom. Fuck you showing? All that shit you talk about people and that's what you got to show off for? You could be so much further in life. You could be. And you know who's blocking your blessings? You wanna know who's blocking your blessings? You. You block it, not me. You block your blessings, bro. You do it. How the fuck?
I agree. I don't think Cardi should be playing the money game with Armon either. I think that is a little weird. But I mean, I feel you're gonna go after people with things that you feel like people go after other people for. So if Cardi feels like Armon boasts and brags a lot, then she's gonna do the same thing. She can't play the money game with him because she's a millionaire. So I mean, there's no comparison. But if she wants to insult it, then why not? Why can't she insult his apartment? Why not? I mean, a lot of these girls are, more so of the braggadocious game, It's all about what they're wearing and, this and that. So if you're braggadocious, then what's the problem? I don't see what the problem is. If one of the first things that come out of your mouth is these girls can't, and then you name reasons, if you name where you live, if you name what you paying, if you name what car you drive, all of that stuff, what's the problem with somebody else bringing it up? Even if they have more. So she shouldn't bring it up because she has more? She's insulting him. Yeah. Moving right along. Yeah, so I don't, again, she can't play the money game with him because she's a millionaire, again. But if you're braggadocious, if you like to talk about certain things in your life and what you have going on and where you live and what you're wearing and, it shouldn't be a problem when other people bring it up. That's all again. It shouldn't be a problem. But what is happening? Wow. Cardi, I don't want me to play you there.
His apartment for? Shit's like $3,500 for a 1-bedroom. Fuck you showing? All that shit you talk about people and that's what you got to show off for? You could be so much further in life. You could be. And you know who's blocking your blessings? You wanna know who's blocking your blessings? You. You block it, not me. You block your blessings, bro. You do it. How the fuck you cover a case and you did such a good job and you was in all this fucking shit? I was even proud of you because I was looking at clips. I'm like, yo, this shit is funny as fuck. And God snatches it from you 1 week later. The Lord, Jesus Christ, or whatever the fuck religion you practice. Because you're nasty. You're fucking nasty. You wouldn't even know what to do with power. You wouldn't even know what to do with in certain positions because you're too nasty. And you do shit on.
Now, I do feel like, Cardi, you don't know him. Cardi, it gives like you've been listening to like other people because you don't know him like that. She act like they go like way back. All of that, y'all know. So like, where's all that coming from? Are you okay? Girl, where's all that coming from? You keep blocking your blessings and all of this stuff. Like, Cardi, are you okay, hon? What are you talking about? I'd rather you just roast him instead of trying to get all like personal. You know, all of like, you don't know him. You know of him, but you don't know, like, I don't even know him. I know of him, but I don't know him though. You know, to be saying all that. You know, like that, yeah, it's a little weird. Um, but I will say that it does sound like she's disappointed. It does sound like this is somebody that she really did want to like, but can't. Y'all said attitude wise, right? One thing about Armand does want certain validation from celebrities. He does. He gets that, and I think that's why he has a lot of falling outs with them, because I think Armand is the type of person that wants to be validated in a certain way, in a way that he deems fit. And if it's not how he deems it fit, like if he don't feel like he's getting the type of attention that he should be getting, then I do think that he gets reactive. I do think that he overreacts with certain situations. And sometimes I think that it's premature, that he should kind of just like fall back and let the situation play out instead of feeling like because of past situations that he's had with certain people that it's just going to play out the same. So get them before they get him, type of situation. So I think that Armand would get further. I wouldn't say that he's just like blocking his blessings, but I do think that Armand can be his own worst enemy, with certain situations, taking just enough accountability to be able to move on in the conversation instead of being accountable. Um, this energy does come from somewhere, and I don't feel like he has to be a stand for Cardi. I don't feel that way because he would have had to been that the whole time. Again, she invited a Nicki Minaj fan to her birthday party, Armand. So it can't be you have to stand for me. Then you should have been doing it the whole time. I feel that Armand's been biased with both artists. I feel that Armand has been biased with some Nicki commentary, and I feel that he's been biased with some Cardi commentary as well. So I do feel like he was keeping his bias at least fair. I don't feel like he's biased all the time, but do your fact checking. Armand and hold on. Armand has repeatedly mentioned that he and Cardi would speak regularly and that she acquired personal info from him. He used it. Him then used it against him. Otherwise, I would agree with everything that you said. Again, she does not know him. She does not know him. I can give Cardi some information about my life too. She still don't know me. You would have to be there. My family know me. They've been there my whole life. My friends know me that have been in my life for years. Cardi don't fucking know Armand. That doesn't make any sense. She don't know him. Who fact checks drama? Like, that's Googleable. Armand says that he told Cardi a bunch of personal shit. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted by a miscreant. Yeah, that make a whole lot of sense. Again, I can talk to you right now. You still don't know me. You don't know me. Cardi don't know Armand. Armand don't know Cardi. They don't know each other. You have to spend time with a person to know a person. No matter what I tell you, I could be lying. And then you go use that information. What about it? Now you running around with a lie. Please. So, yeah, I find that hysterical. Cute, though. Try again. So, yeah, again, like I said it before, Cardi don't know Armand. She may know of him, but she don't know him. Like, can Barbie know Cardi? They spend time together, literal time together. He pulls up to her house type shit. Armon don't pull up to Cardi house. Cardi don't pull up to Armon's house. They don't know each other. Of each other. Y'all weird on the internet. Here flip. So again, I feel that Armon does feel the sense of needing certain validation from certain people. So with needing certain validations, if he's not getting the validations, that's when he becomes his own worst enemy. Because I do think that he moves in ways that he doesn't have to. You know, it's like jumping the gun. It's like chill, you know, and let's see how the situation is going to transpire before it just kind of like goes here to these places. And then that's why I said Cardi's talking a lot about herself because she's over here basically trying to see what she's going to get into and try to call Armon a bully. And then you got Armon on the other side of town calling her the same thing. Yeah, Armon's always out talking about how he ain't scared of nobody. And Cardi in a gang. I don't know those type of people could be bullied. I don't know those type of people could be bullied. Cardi can't bully me. She ain't never slept with nobody that can bully me. She ain't related to nobody that can bully me. She can't go pay nobody to bully me. I'm not scared of her. And nobody she can go and get. I'm not scared of her. I'll tell her to her fucking face. I'm not scared of you. I'm not. I'm not scared of him. I'm not scared of none of those people. I'm not scared of none of y'all. I'm not worried about anybody that you're going to have walk up and hit me in my face. Be worried about who I have walk up and hit you in yours. That's who you need to be worried about. Because see, you talking about it. Gangsters move in silence. Blood issues. So, yeah, I'm not afraid of her. At all. So, yeah, I'm not. What I'm scared of. Motherfucker, try it. You know, that's all I can tell you. I'm not going to walk around looking over my shoulder over a car. Please. I'm not walking around looking for somebody 5'3". Like, I'm not doing that. I'm 6'4" greatness. I don't have time for that. I'm almost a foot taller than her. Are you kidding me? I will step on her ass on accident like her players. But yeah, I just think that both of y'all do the same thing. Like, both of y'all attack people. Both of y'all go after people. Both of y'all respond to people. You know, both of y'all do the same things. So how ain't neither one of y'all being bullied? Armon's not being bullied, and neither is Cardi B. How? That there is no bullying. I'm like, bullying? Like, why do both of them keep saying that? I'm like, can both of y'all stop saying that? Like, y'all too much alike to be, that's why y'all keep calling each other the same things. Yeah, Cardi shouldn't have been sent over there saying nothing about Nicki's kids, blah, blah, blah. Same thing with Nicki. OG didn't deserve to be called a monkey. OG never did anything to Armon. So let's not talk about like bullies. Because I mean, we all do things. Like we all, when we feel some type of way, when we're passionate about something or somebody just simply got us up, we're going to say something. So it's like, let's not do the bully thing. Because all of us are bullies, man. That I'm a bully. You know, I don't feel like I'm a bully. I don't feel that way. I feel that I come for the ones that come for me. You try me, it is what it is. It's up and stuck. As far as I'm concerned. Because I fear no one. No one has ever hit the go live button that I'm afraid of. Nobody, buddy. Nobody. There's not a YouTuber, a TikToker, an IGer, an OnlyFanser that I'm scared of. I will argue with the entire internet. So we got to stop this whole bully thing. Getting your ones is getting your ones. Having a problem with somebody is having a problem with somebody. Y'all clearly have had a disagreement. Nobody's being bullied. Let's not do that.
Got a show for it. Fuck you showing that fucking weak ass apartment for? Shit's like $3,500 for a 1-bedroom. Fuck you showing? All that shit you talk about people and that's what you got to show off for? You could be so much further in life. You could be.
Cardi.
And you know who's blocking your blessings? You want to know who's blocking your blessings? You. You block it, not me. You block your blessings, bro. You do it. How the fuck you cover a case and you did such a good job and you was in all this fucking shit? I was even proud of you because I was looking at clips. I'm like, yo, that shit is funny as fuck. And God snatches it from you 1 week later. The Lord, Jesus Christ, or whatever the fuck religion you practice. Because you're nasty. You're fucking nasty.
Cardi.
You wouldn't even know what to do with power.
Pot calling the kettle.
You wouldn't even know what to do with in certain positions because you're too nasty. And you do shit on purpose. You're mean. You're mean-spirited. You got a mean spirit.
Cardi!
But I don't give a fuck how mean you are. You ain't fucking with me. You ain't fucking with me.
I didn't know he said he was. That's weird. Armon don't say he got Cardi money. I ain't never heard him say that.
And when I let you talk, and when I let you tweet funny shit, and when you go out your mouth talking about me, it's not because I'm scared of you. It's not because I'm pussy. It's not because there's not 100 million things that I could come at you for. When it comes to everything, up and down, nigga. It's not because of that. I let you do what you do because it's not a bad thing, but enough. It's not that serious, but it's enough. It's enough. Not tough.
He trying to fight you? Like what? Are you okay, Cardi?
Every other day this nigga saying some weak ass shit about me.
Saying. He didn't say nothing about fighting. Like, but okay. Go off. You a woman. Like, he ain't online saying nothing about he want to fight a woman. Like, okay.
Somebody said because he don't speak in her favor. No, bitch, because this nigga think he could bully me. You don't gotta speak in my favor.
No, I agree and disagree. I agree and disagree. I think that she don't need him to speak in her favor. Like, she really don't need him to. I think it's when you're supposed to be cool with somebody and you think you're cool with them and then you see them do certain stuff that can make you feel away. And I think that that's probably where Cardi's coming from. Like, she thought that they was all right. They've had certain conversations. They've fallen out to fall in, fallen out to fall in. And then she thought that they fell in. And then she's seeing the stuff online. And it seems as if, so I feel like this is where the energy's coming from. Like, it's been built up. Like, sounds like she's probably been wanting to say something to him about these things, but hadn't said anything. So I do feel like it's a little bit of a build-up. But overall, like I said, Cardi, when Armon was speaking positively on you, you didn't seem to have this type of heat for him. But now that it seems that he may be kind of dabbling in the middle, now all of a sudden it's like, roar, with him. And the energy, this energy doesn't warrant what he said. I would agree with Armon with that. Armon, to me, didn't really do anything for her to be coming at him like this. I just don't feel that way. They never fell back in after the fallout. He didn't deserve this dragging. No, Cardi and Armon both admitted and said that they did have a conversation when Cardi had yelled at him on the phone. And then Kim Barbie had told her, like, you should chill. You do need, certain bloggers, like in your pocket and whatnot. You don't need to be beefing with everybody and whatnot. So Cardi thought about it and she said that she did reach out to Armon and she apologized to him and that they were cool, that they were all right. So they did fall back in. And then they fell back out. Like they're, because Cardi was alluding to he started going at Kim Barbie again. And then Armon alluded to where she recorded a phone conversation that he and Cardi had, and she gave the conversation to Kim Barbie. Girl, I don't care. I tell you, I don't give a. Like, I just did because it's just too much. It's just too much. Like, it's
Up and down, nigga.
I don't give a.
It's not because of that. I let you do what you do because it's not that thing. But enough. It's not that serious, but it's enough.
What's
it's enough.
What?
Not tough.
He's not trying to fight.
Every other day, this nigga saying some weak ass shit about me.
What? I don't feel like this was warranted with what Armon said.
Somebody said because he don't speak in her favor. No, bitch, because this nigga think he could bully me. You don't gotta speak in my favor.
Bully? Girl, imagine.
But you think you could bully me? Who the fuck you feeling like?
Bullying a thug.
Always picking on me, always picking on this guy. For what reason? I hope you don't be picking on Ken because you think he's a weak link. He could rip you down. You don't choose to. For what? What they gain out of what he gain out of that?
What do you gain?
Nigga got a whole fucking man, 6'4", 6 whatever the fuck Quan is. Got a whole man, 6'4", out here trying to learn how to cook, trying to buy his little house in Virginia, trying to buy his fucking fire ass car. Nigga, ain't nobody going back and forth with you. You grown, you finna be 40.
You too.
Finna be 40.
You too. Don't do that. Like, you 28.
You're nasty.
Saying this.
Niggas like, no, you're nasty. I'm not a perfect bitch. Yeah, I'll bring the bitch to smoke. But I don't pick on bitches. I don't wake up every single day like, I'm gonna pick on this girl because I can't. I just found out BN numbers yesterday. I'm not gonna pick on her because of that shit.
You already doing it. You doing it right now.
Then that's overkill. That's overkill. You know why I didn't reply to the other bitch? Because, bitch, I'm going to reply to you on my time, like I did again. I'm going to have you feeling sleeping like you tuck. But it's not because I don't got shit. It's not because I can't flame you, bitch. You don't look fucking better than me or nothing. You can't rap better than me. You don't look better than me. You can't do nothing better than me.
Who are you talking? She talking about
She
Bia?
can do nothing better than me. Nothing.
Is she talking about Bia?
I'm going to let you think you have that. I'm going to let you think you have that. I'm gonna let that's what I do though. I let bitches think that they have that.
JT.
Y'all bitches
Okay,
easy.
okay.
I'm not a person that picks on people.
She's not talking about mine.
People. I'm
okay. That makes sense.
Because JT. For what? But I ain't scared. I ain't scared either.
She's hopping people. She's hopping people. I'm about to say, Armon don't rap and you a female.
I'm tired of it.
Why would he be comparing
I'm tired of that shit. I know y'all hate that I'm addressing it, but it's like, yo, you're not gonna keep fucking picking on me.
Not Armon picking on you. Girl. Picking on a gangster? A gang member. You thugs are getting soft. You gangsters are something else. You 2015 gangsters. Y'all something else. GDs were never. She's sensitive. She's pregnant. Yeah, she's probably shut up till she get birthday.
I don't know if I want to buy this shit right now. My bad, I'm looking at this fucking car.
You can't drive it.
All right. That's all I wanted to say.
That's something our mind got that Cardi ain't got. A driver's license.
Always want to fucking play victim after you pick and 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 pick. Look for a tweet when I'm fucking subbing this nigga. Look for a tweet when Ken Barbie subbing this nigga. No. And it's funny because you be thinking that Ken Barbie can go toe to toe with you. He can't. You know, now Ken Barbie's a nasty reader.
Cardi, just say you're annoyed that Ken Barbie don't be cussing Armon out. Girl, because you keep bringing him up. If he read, tell him to do it. Girl.
And it's so sad because you be trying to make.
Are you annoyed that he don't read Armon for you, or what?
First of all,
like, girl.
That don't even make sense.
Stop speaking for him. Tell him to cuss him out then. Let him read. Like,
he's gay. Most of my cousins are gay. My godfather's gay.
And you can still be homophobic. Just like you can have all those black people around you and still be racist. That don't mean nothing.
An old school gay nigga that he's in his 50s.
That don't mean nothing.
I know too many gay niggas. Oh, no, you think that Ken Barbie's an easy target. And he's not. He could read you. And he's younger than you.
Then tell him to do it.
And he probably making more money than you.
Probably.
Probably. I don't know.
Then don't say nothing. I know. Shut up. What do you know?
You like to feel like you could pick on people.
You too.
And I've seen Santana in person. Santana is tall. He'll smack the shit out of you.
Santana ain't gonna smack shit. We saw him run out of that club. Doosh, 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 doosh. We saw him run out of that club. With that big ass purse. We ain't trying to hear that. Ain't nobody scared of that fat, funky fucker, saucy big backer. Ain't nobody scared of him but a double cheeseburger. Ain't nobody scared of him by a bag of Flamin' Hots. Ain't nobody scared of him by the chair that he about to sit in. A bed he about to lay in. Some pants he about to put on. Girl, please. Saucy see the girls all the time. Saucy don't want to smoke. Armon ain't hard to find. Saucy don't want to smoke. He don't. Unless it's coming off some chicken. Unless coming off some French fries. Don't do that. That's what. Here you go with all this name dropping, and all of this stuff, girl. Please. Let's not forget that you are a shoe thrower. So you talking all this shit like you beat bitches up. You talking all this shit, giving Cinderella, leaving a ball in just one shoe. Very so much. Like, let's not go. No, Miss Keisha. Because she's in here talking all this stuff. Tony talk like she ain't a shoe thrower. Like, girl, you are not known for beating bitches up. And don't you ever forget it. Just saying. Like, you keep speaking on other people. What do you do? What do you do? We're not worried about no Ken Barbie. Because is he going to have on heels running up on Armon? So you set him up for failure. Armon don't wear heels. He always got on flats. Don't get Ken Barbie set up. Don't do that. Girl, please. We don't know if he's a boy. Is he going to be a boy that day or a girl? Like, please. Is he going to be in a girl's bathroom or the boy's bathroom that day?
I'm buy this shit right now.
But,
my bad. I'm looking at this fucking card.
girl, please. Like, you got your nerve. Girl. Armon got a problem with Ken. Then she should leave that between them too. She should leave that between them. Just like she got a problem with Nikki. Armon took that between them.
That's what I wanted to say.
Like, she got a problem with JT. Armon leaving that between them. He could have went live yesterday too. JT
I was
this,
gonna
JT
fucking
that.
play victim after you pick
Like,
and pick and pick and pick and pick and pick and pick and pick. Look for a tweet when I'm fucking subbing this nigga. Look for a tweet when Ken Barbie subbing this nigga. No. And it's funny because you be thinking that Ken Barbie can go toe to toe with you. He can't. Now Ken Barbie's a nasty reader.
prove it, girl.
He's a nasty reader.
Prove it. All these Kenneth, should have did it. Girl, prove it.
And it's so sad because you be trying to make it seem like he just wanted to be the only gay nigga in my team. First of all, that doesn't make sense.
Yes, it
My
does.
stylist is gay. I'm very close to his assistant. He is gay.
Girl, fast forward.
Probably, I don't know. You like to feel like you could pick on people. And I seen Santana in person. Santana is tall. He'll smack the shit out of you. And he was with some ratchet ass, now that's TV ass niggas and bitches. What you gonna do when you see these people in person that you always feel like you gotta pick on every single fucking other day? What you gonna do? You're such a bully.
Girl, Cardi.
Such a bully. The internet be having y'all motherfuckers in a shield like a pope.
Okay, girl. Whatever that
You wanna fucking tweet about people fucking listen to my music out of fucking spite. Nigga. Millions of plays?
It wasn't literal.
Out of spite?
Cardi,
You think 7-year-olds listen to my music out of spite? You think bitches in their 60s is listening to my music out of spite? Every other day wishing some shit on me. Telling bitches to sue. I wish a bitch sue me. So the real shit could get exposed for real. Because I don't lie. Trying to take food out my fucking mouth.
Armon trying to take food out of her mouth? How? But she's saying he playing the victim.
What do you say? Cardi's pregnant, crashing out on spaces every other day. Sounds pretty psycho. No, that's not me, bitch. And this is not psycho. This is not no psycho shit. This is me addressing somebody. Addressing somebody is not no fucking psycho.
It sounds like you just want to argue.
You see what these people do.
It gives she just want to argue.
Whatever somebody does.
She got all of these people in spaces talking to her, but she only paying attention to the negative comments. Like Cardi, that's what I'm saying. Are you talking about Armon right now, or are you talking about you?
You're saying that.
You got many fans, thousands of fans in these spaces saying things to you with valid questions, stuff like that, but you ignoring all of them to talk to the trolls. It just seems like you just want to argue, like you're in an argumentative mood, girl. Are you mad at Armon or Stefan? Who you mad at? Who you mad at, girl?
And you know what? After this conversation, I'm going to call Angela Yee, because the fact that you're saying that I said I was trying to kick you off radio and I didn't say that. I said, please, when it comes to me, don't ask that nigga no information about me, because he doesn't like me. He called me on my name before. You did call me a bitch before. And I told you, who the fuck you calling a bitch? Because that's one thing about me. I don't fucking... Or if I'm not cool with, calls me a bitch. If I'm cool with you, don't call me a bitch. I take that shit very personal. I'm very old school.
Okay, well, he could take it personal that a non-black calling him a nigga that he not cool with, or fucking calling him a nigga. Everybody's not Cardi B, and everybody's not from the Bronx. He could be not cool with that. That's weird. You a whole non-black over here calling him a nigga. Nigga this, nigga that, nigga this, nigga that. Gay nigga this, gay nigga that. Okay, well, that's a black male before he's anything. And he may not like bitches that he not cool with calling him a nigga that he don't know like that. He may not like that, but do you care? So why do he have to care about calling you a bitch? That's weird. A weird woman wouldn't want to be called a bitch at all, but I mean, whatever. Yeah. He may not like that. But do you care though? Yeah, see, your sissies, your fairies, your queers may not mind. He's not your fairy. He was a fairy. He was a fairy. He was a fairy. Yeah, that fairy, yeah. He may not like all that. But do you care? Is that not disrespectful? It may not be for you because you're Cardi B and you're from the Bronx. Yeah, everybody not from the Bronx. Everybody don't know you. So, but you feel the need to, you feel like you can just say that anywhere and to anybody because you say it in your music. That's weird. Weird. But go off. I will say the Angela Yee part is Armand's fault. Correct. Correct. Armand, in my opinion, should have never said Angela's name. Even if Cardi would have said it first, I don't care. Leave Angela out of it. Angela doesn't have nothing to do with nothing. She don't. So, yeah. I just feel like Armand should have left Angela Yee completely out of it because now Armand's involving Angela. I wouldn't say that it's a bag stopper because Angela's not paying Armand to be there, as far as I know. But it does bring him to a wider audience, so that where he could make more money. When more people come in to support him and whatnot, because Angela Yee is on radio, millions and millions and millions of people listen to her on a daily basis. So I feel like Armand threw Angela under the bus because you already know, saying that at all, that Cardi's trying to stop a bag or anything like that, with calling Angela Yee and whatnot, I would have just ignored that completely. I would not have brought Angela's name in it because you know how Cardi is. She's very petty, and it may not have been her intention to get Armand booted from over there kicking it with Angela Yee. I don't think it was that. I do think that Cardi contacted Angela Yee and told Angela Yee, don't be asking him any questions about me. I do feel that way. I do. I do. I think if Cardi was calling Angela Yee to tell Angela Yee to get Armand off the show or to not have him over there, I think that would have been the basis of the conversation. I don't think it was. I don't. I think Cardi did. Now, in the long run, if you think about it, is that enough to make Angela Yee stop dealing with Armand? Because Cardi B called Angela and said that she didn't appreciate Armand speaking on her. Yes, I do think that that is enough to get Armand removed from Angela's show. So is that Cardi B stopping a bag for Armand? Yes. Mhm. But I feel like just leave well enough alone. Don't mention it. Just leave it alone. Because then it'll be Cardi, as the aggressor. It's like that's her coming forward, putting Angela Yee name out there, saying Angela's name, all of that. Because Cardi was wrong on this spaces for talking about Angela Yee. Cardi should have shut the up. There's no reason to bring up Angela. Why are you over here talking about saying I'm not calling her after this girl? Shut up. How old are you? You talking about Armand about to be 40. You know that's the next in decade you entering, right? You know you 7 years from 40. Not 7 years from 30. You 7 years from 40. You in your 30s. Armand in his 30s. Why are we talking about 40? Like you're aging backwards. No. Laying on the table, boo, is laying on the table. They're not reversing anything. You're going to still be the same age when you go in there, and you're going to be the same age when you get on the table. You're going to be the same age when they knock you out. You're going to be the same age when they do the work. You're going to be the same age when you wake up. Are you okay? So yeah, I would have told Armand to just don't even mention Angela. Just let her do it. Because then you're the victim. Then you're the victim. Then Angela, you reaches out to you. Hey, girl, I ain't gotta look. I'm a commentator. I'm doing commentary. She's pressed. I don't know what to tell you. But if you don't want me to talk about her, I won't talk about her. That's fine. It's not like she's the news anyway. But yeah. If she comes up, you can just get your tea elsewhere. That's fine. If you ain't gonna do me, hell. Can I call you Mr.? Sure. Yeah, so Cardi has fallen into the sunken place. You need to tell his arse to get some new content, period. That's all he know is Cardi. I don't feel like I need to tell him to do anything. Not at all. Why does Cardi B feel like she's famous? She's famous because people still talk about her. Armand helped that album sell. If Cardi wants to crawl up into a hole and go away, bye. She climbed up on a dick and did it for 7 years. Cardi B has always been the type of celebrity that will always try and control what people say about her. You cannot, it don't work like that. It don't. You don't get to control what somebody say about you. You don't. She don't get to control how Armon talks about her. She don't get to do that. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch. It's that simple. If you feel like Armon needs to be talking about something else, how do you even know what he's talking about? Because y'all be mad weird. Y'all be like, oh, he needs to talk about somebody else, and then you go look on that person's page and they talk about all type of people. His channel is not called Cardi B. It's not. Every video is in Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B. No, when she in the news and she got something going on, everybody's talking about her. Why does he have to be quiet? Why does he have to ignore it? Because she want to go on Instagram and say that a baby's favorite color is a number. Why? Why does he not get to say nothing? Nicki Minaj come forth and said this culture is ugly. Why he can't talk about it? Why does he have to be quiet? I don't get that. That's why I said Armon shouldn't say that he's not going to talk about her, because then you're going to give people this. So they feel like, oh, you need to talk about something. Please. Daily, yes, she is a celebrity. What about it? Ugh. Like, are y'all okay? If y'all want her to fade into oblivion, tell her to go away. Tell her to shut the fuck up. That's why people talk about her. They don't talk about Quiet Cardi. Ain't nobody talking about Rihanna right now because she's shutting up. But let Rihanna get out here and wow. Let Rihanna get on Twitter like she used to and troll and all of that stuff. Then yeah, we're going to be talking about her. And she may not like what people have to say. But it don't mean that she gets to control it. Are y'all okay? He can talk about Cardi all goddamn day if he want to. Because y'all was the same girls that was telling Armon to stop talking about Tasha K. Okay, well, he did. It sounds like y'all just want him to just shut up, period. No, tell her to. Why he got to shut up, but she don't? Don't make any sense. He's doing his job. At the end of the day, this ain't Cardi's job. She on Spaces for fucking free. Please. He getting paid to do what he do. And yes, she do pay Armon bills. Mine's too. And she gonna keep paying them. And she gonna keep paying them. What about it? Yeah. She gonna keep these lights on. She's showing the hell is. What about it? I'm not thanking her for a goddamn thing. She need to be thanking me for talking about her. Because we the ones that's keeping her relevant. I don't know why she act like she do that. No, we do. Blogs. Content creators. Subscribers. Even y'all. Y'all keep her afloat. If we stop talking about her, I mean, if she wants to turn into a thing of the past, just let us know. Because that's why that's going to happen to her. That's it. If she wants to be forgotten, tell her to shut the fuck up. It's that simple. Y'all talking us for what? Because I'm gonna talk about her too. She do something I like, I'm gonna say she did something I like. She did something I don't like, I'm gonna say she did something I don't like. She have her baby, I'm talking about that. Stefan cheating, I'm talking about that. Like, I mean, it just is what it is. If she wanna fade into the background, that's on her. That's why people call her manic. That's why people say that she be crashing out, because it don't make any sense. You don't get to control what people say. That's why this is unwarranted. This is unwarranted. All because he asked a question and did content on it. Armon always do that. That's nothing new. That's how he gets controversial topics bigger and make them go viral and stuff like that. That's how you do that. Hello. And she is no different. He did the same thing, Nikki, all type of people. Like, are you okay? This is where people give because the commentary is not biased, because he's not being biased and kissing her arse. She got a problem with it. Because she don't have this problem when he do it with anybody else. Why is when he do it with her? It ain't like he over here disrespecting her. It ain't like he over here, Cardi, da-da-da, she trash, this song trash, da-da-da-da, Nicki way better, da-da-da. He ain't over here doing nothing like that. Please. Girl. And don't nobody care about her being pregnant. She always fucking pregnant. When she not? Like, girl. Always fucking pregnant.
Shit out of everybody. Everybody's scared of him and sick with gas.
She always pregnant.
An old school gay nigga that he
Tell her to go
really
like
twisted.
this.
I know too many gay niggas. Oh, no, you think that Ken Barbie's an easy target. And he's not. He could read you. And he's younger than you. And y'all probably, he probably making more money than you. Probably, I don't know.
Fast forward to where I heard you.
Millions of plays
What?
out of spite.
What?
You think 7-year-olds is listening to my music out of spite? You think
7-year-olds should be
people
listening to your music.
is listening to my music out of spite? Every
No.
other day wishing some shit on me.
Girl.
Telling bitches to sue. I wish a bitch sue me. So the real shit could get exposed for real. Because I don't lie.
You just did.
Trying to take food out my fucking mouth.
What?
Weirdo.
Okay, girl.
Somebody said Cardi's pregnant, crashing out on spaces every other day. Sounds pretty psycho. No, that's not me, bitch.
Fast forward, girl. Talk, girl. Okay, maybe she's
You calling a bitch.
having contractions.
Because I don't off radio, and I didn't say that. I said, please, when it comes to me, don't ask that nigga no information about me because he doesn't like me. He called me on my name before. You did call me a bitch before. And I told you, who the fuck you calling a bitch? Because that's one thing about me. I don't like when men that I'm not fucking or if I'm not cool with calls me a bitch. If I ain't cool with you, don't call me a bitch. I take that shit very personal.
If I ain't cool with you, don't call me no nigga, especially if you ain't black.
A bitch. Don't call me a bitch if we beefing. Cause now I gotta get niggas for you.
I gotta get niggas for you because you.
But I never try to kick you out.
people
Now I'm
listen
gonna
to my
ask her.
songs out of spite.
But you see what you do? You bring problems. You bring problems. And you wonder why people don't fucking like you. Always bringing problems. Always twisting words.
That's a threat. Yes.
Always want to play fake victim when you know what the fuck you be doing. The fuck? I'm saying I try to kick you out. Why the fuck I didn't? I bet you won't say that shit in my face. And you think that I'm scared to address it? I address it, nigga.
There she go again.
I know what the fuck I said. Motherfucker probably made the fattest, nastiest check these past couple of months talking about me. And I can't even get a thank you.
For what?
Bitch, get on your fucking knees like I commend you and fucking thank me, bitch. That's how you want me to talk to you, like? That's how I gotta talk to niggas so they can fucking respect me and stop playing?
Armand is better than
Motherfucker
me.
probably make the fattest, nastiest
how I
shit
would've cussed
these
her
past
the
couple of months
out.
talking about me. Now I can't even get a thank you.
Girl, please.
Bitch, get on your fucking knees like I commend you and fucking thank me.
Armand, you are better than me.
That's how you want me to
'Cause-
talk to you, like? That's how I gotta talk to niggas so they can fucking respect me and stop playing? Oh, that shit you was talking about a couple of months ago. What was that energy you was talking about a couple of months ago? I'm not gonna talk about her song. I'm not gonna talk about this. When you thought you was going somewhere, look how God took that shit from you, nigga. You nasty. You had the best cover up for that fucking case. Look how God covered it up. Your dark spirit overfucking everything you work for every single fucking time. You work so hard and God just takes it from you because you nasty. Your heart is full of shit. You're a shitty person. You're gonna die rotten, nigga. Just like the side of your fucking pimpled ass face. I wanna talk about people's fucking look and the side of your face is like a bumpy pussy.
Wow.
Go get some fucking tender skin before you ever fucking talk about people looks and shit like that. What the fuck we telling y'all niggas is tea? You're not tea. Not fucking tea, bitch. Who the fuck told you that? I want to talk about how I look. I want to talk about how Ken looks. I want to talk about how everybody look. Please.
Not the baby gonna look like Armand.
Yeah, let me stop because I can get real nasty for real.
I cannot with y'all.
Let me stop before I get real fucking nasty for real. Bitch, you don't even want to fucking...
And Tinted Beauty, I am. I'm so cozy. Yeah, she's very angry. I'm like, girl, are you okay? All over a question? Like, it's not that deep. It's just commentary. Like, girl, she over here threatening the man. All that, girl, it's not that deep. It's really not. She didn't even sound this to Nikki. And Nikki was over there talking about her kids. I'm just saying.
Anyways.
Please hit the like. Please. Ooh, we have a 500 likes. Shout out to y'all. Oh, thank y'all. Y'all so sweet. Yes, let's get 600. We got over 600 people in Bellum. Let's get 600 likes. We almost there. Please double tap the screen, double tap the screen, double tap the screen, double tap the screen. She out of order at Matthew's Ninjas. She allowed to embarrass her. Girl, I can't disagree with that. I can't disagree with that. I cannot disagree with that. Wasn't Cardi autistic in high school? I'm not about to do this. Not doing this. I don't even know how she found the time to do this. She not home or nothing. Judah. Oh, girl. Not IEP. I'm not gonna lie, I was weak over there yesterday when Armand told her to say driver's license 3 times in a row fast. I was weak. When he told her to spell car, I said, Armand, see, it's in you. It's in you. No, I was over here having to hold on to things. When Armand said that, when Armand said, spell car. He said, say driver's license 3 times fast, girl. Crying. I was over here weak, okay? Weak in my knees when Armand had said that. That was hilarious. I will have to say this to sum it up. I don't think this is the end. I don't. I do think that Armand should respond to her. I do. Armon, please don't take the cop out because I saw what Armon said about letting somebody trick you out your bag and talking about Tasha K and the situation that Tasha K and Cardi B had. That is completely different. That don't have nothing to do with what you and Cardi B have going on. Cardi B insulted you. You have every reason to insult her bag. She cannot sue you for ridicule. No, she cannot. That doesn't even make sense. It seems like a cop out. It seems as if you feel like Cardi B, because you keep saying that she was powerful. So are you saying that there's opportunities that you have that she can nip in the bud? Because I would understand that if you're saying it from that standpoint. But she would still be getting cussed up out. Correct. Shrump says. Yes. I would be cussing her the out. She can't sue you for that. She cannot sue you for a roast. Now she can sue you for allegations. So as long as you say from allegations, you're fine. But she deserves to be fried, in my opinion. That's the only disappointment that I had. I was really expecting Armon to fry her. Cardi B's no victim. Not at all. We ain't trying to hit her shit. I don't care nothing about her being pregnant. She should think about all that while she's talking. She should think about all that. She should think about it. I don't care nothing about her being pregnant. Like, and she don't care. Well, I got to. Please. Yeah, I will fry her. Okay, I would have ripped her to shreds. Her trying to come for me like that. Like, you want to play games? You want to talk about faces and you really want to play that game? When you don't like face 7? Girl. Even when Nikki was frying, like, I'm like, yeah, please let's not talk about kids. Please don't. Because it's hysterical when Cardi B be saying that Wave look like her. Huh? Shaggy? I'm like, what? He look like who? And then she said he looked like my cousins. I'm like, okay. Okay. Because Cardi, children don't look like plastic surgery. They're going to look like whatever you look like before you got it. Mm-hmm. If I go get my nose done right now and I have a kid, it's a high probability they still going to have this nose. Correct. Fact. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what the you're talking about. I'm like, yeah, Wade is adorable, but he don't look like you. You know? So I literally had to go take a picture of what Cardi B looked like when she came on Love and Flip Flop to figure out where her and Wave looked like. Wave looked like her other family members in the Offset family. That's who Wave looked like. Wave don't look like Cardi. He don't look like her. I looked. I'm like, yeah, no. Mm-mm. He look more like Hennessy. He does favor Hennessy. He does. Wave favors Hennessy. He does. If you look at pictures of Hennessy and you look at Wave, they favor. You can tell that that's his aunt. Because all Cardi kids are beautiful. That's beautiful kids. But yeah. Culture kind of favors her. But not really. Because Culture and Wave look a lot alike. They favor. Yeah. So I was really confused. She'd be like, don't he look just like me? I'm like, no, he's super cute. Wave is so cute. So cute. So cute. Tasha, you need a better mic. Send me a cash app. And I'll go get right away. So yeah, I think Wave is adorable. All of them are cute. Blossom, oh my god. She's just so cute. Oh, she's so stinking cute. And she looks like she's so much fun. Blossom, oh my gosh. She's like she just laughs and just plays all day. She's just so cute. I would hold her all day. I would never put her down. Yeah, they're all beautiful. Beautiful kids. So she has cute kids. Really cute kids. But yeah, they don't look like her. They look like their daddy. I'm just saying, like, if you look at them, I don't see them in her. And it's the same thing with Lil' Kim's daughter. You have to look at old pictures of Lil' Kim because her daughter is a spitting image of her before all the surgery. She looks a lot like her mom. She looks a lot like Lil' Kim. She just don't look like the Lil' Kim walking around right now. She don't look like her. She does not. But Kim before all the surgery stuff, yes. And Lil' Kim's daughter is beautiful. She's so pretty. But she don't look like her mom right now. When they hip and hip, walking around, place taking pictures, that's the only thing I think that would suck about surgery is completely not looking like your family anymore. Like that's the only thing I think that sucks about it. Yeah. But yeah. Lil' Kim's daughter is beautiful. Very pretty girl. But she don't look like her mom. Not this Lil' Kim walking around. No, ma'am. And it's the same thing with Cardi's kids. If Cardi wouldn't have touched so much stuff on her, which is her prerogative, I'm not against surgery. You know, shout out to surgery. And shout out to all people that get it and whatnot. I'm just good on it. Like, I wouldn't get surgery. But, yeah. And that'd be another thing, too. People be acting like plastic surgery is just so expensive. It's not. It's really not. Why do you think so many people got BBLs? And that's why people are pressed. Because it's not, a lot of people just didn't waste time on plastic surgery and waste money on plastic surgery. Within the last, I would say, 15, 20 years, plastic surgery has gotten 10 times more popular than it was prior. But yeah, I mean, plastic surgery. If people can buy cars and homes, why can't they alter their bodies? They definitely can. It's just a lot of people just aren't into it, you know. But now it's like a go-to with this society. But you know, us 80s babies, and we still up here eating. We still up here scrub the ground, scrub the ground. Yeah. And amen. So yeah. Blick don't crick. Blick don't crick. And they mad about it. So I have to get out of here. I love you guys. That's my commentary on it. Armon, we are looking forward, hopefully. I mean, it's up to you. But we would love for you to fry her because she deserves to be fried. She can't sue you for frying her. Nah, you can stay away from the allegations. You know, and all of that. But fry her. Because you was definitely on your way. You were on your way. You just paused. So I don't think there is a bigger or little person here. You know, which is what it is. There's no bully in the equation. I just think it's two people that's having a disagreement, and it is what it is. You know? And we are here for it. It just is what it is. So I love you all. Shout out to everybody involved. Shout out to Cardi B. Shout out to Armon. Shout out to Tasha K. Shout out to Katt Williams. Chrisean. Shout out to Chrisean Jr. We love you, Chrisean Jr. Poor guy. We love you. Wish we could do something. I love you guys. So I will see y'all later, okay? Happy birthday, Miss T. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy birthday, babes. And I will see y'all later. I'm going to try to jump on coffee. Don't hold me to it, but I'm trying to get over there. And I will see y'all tomorrow over here on YouTube, okay? We have much more to discuss. I want to contact Katt Williams' brother and see if we can get a little exclusive about how he feels about everything that's going on. Yeah, okay? I love you guys. Until the next show, bye!